Percussion, do you guys play on that? No? Let's do something else. Let's get something that you guys play on. Let's do Liberty Bell. Let's do Liberty Bell. That's fine. You say that's fine. Did someone say that's fine?
I said that's okay.
Oh. Alright, here we go. Liberty Bell. Ready? Liberty Bell.
Congratulations, graduates. My name is Javi Borges, class of 1997 and chair of the Florida State University Alumni Association's National Board of Directors. I want to congratulate each of you on this wonderful accomplishment today. It is a profound honor to stand before you as the first Hispanic chair of the Alumni Association's National Board. To graduate from FSU is an immense achievement, and your degree will take you places you cannot imagine. Today, as you turn your tassel, you mark an incredible milestone in your life, and you become part of the FSU family of more than 409,000 living alumni worldwide. Your chapter as a student may be ending, but you're all Seminoles forever. Our community of alumni is ready to support you in your next chapter. I encourage you to plug into this lifetime resource and stay connected by joining a local Seminole club in your town, or perhaps getting involved in one of our 9 affinity networks, like the Young Alumni Network or the Hispanic Latin Alumni Network. FSU Connect, a digital platform that can be used anywhere, will be another valuable resource for you to lean on the advice and experience of fellow alumni. All you have to do is ask a question. As graduates, you are all part of the FSU Alumni Association automatically. Take advantage of programs like FSU Connect, resources at the FSU Career Center, networking opportunities, mentorship programs, travel benefits, events, and more. You can learn all about these opportunities at alumni.fsu.edu. Wherever your adventure takes you, your alumni family is rooting for you and are here to support you. Congratulations, and as always, Go Noles. Felicidades, graduados. Mi nombre es Javi Borges, de la clase de 1997 y presidente de la Junta Nacional de Directores de la Asociación de Antiguos Alumnos de Florida State University. Quiero felicitar a cada uno de ustedes por su éxito y este maravilloso logro de hoy. Es un honor profundo ser el primer presidente hispano de la Junta Nacional de la Asociación de Antiguos Alumnos. Graduarse de FSU es un logro inmenso y su título los llevará a lugares que no se pueden imaginar. Hoy, a mover la borla de su gorra, marcan un momento increíble en sus vidas y se conviertan en parte de la familia de FSU, que cuenta con más de 409,000 exalumnos vivos en todo el mundo. Su capítulo como estudiante se está terminando, pero ustedes son seminoles para siempre. Nuestra comunidad de antiguos alumnos están listos para apoyarlos en su próximo capítulo. Les animo a conectarse con este recurso de por vida y mantenerse en contacto, uniéndose con un club local de seminoles en su ciudad o quizás participando en una de nuestras 9 redes de afinidad, como la red de jóvenes exalumnos o la red de exalumnos hispanos latinos. FSU Connect, una plataforma digital que se puede usar en cualquier lugar, será otro recurso bueno para que se apoyen en los consejos y experiencias de otros exalumnos. Nada más que tiene que hacer una pregunta. Como graduados, todos ustedes son automáticamente miembros de la Asociación de Antiguos Alumnos de FSU. Aprovechen programas como FSU Connect, recursos en el Centro de Carreras de FSU, oportunidades de networking, programas de mentoría, beneficios de viajes, eventos y más. Pueden aprender todo sobre estas oportunidades en alumni.fsu.edu. Felicidades de nuevo y como siempre,
Chiantamo, I'm Kyle Doney, a member of the Seminole Tribe of Florida and a fellow Florida State University alum. Congratulations on your graduation from Florida State. As Florida State University graduates, you have the distinct honor of being known as a Florida State Seminole. You also have a responsibility to represent yourself, FSU, and the Seminole Tribe of Florida with respect and honor. As you begin the next phase of your life, be sure to take the unconquered spirit of the Seminole Tribe of Florida with you and make a commitment to support the tribe and other indigenous peoples. I encourage you to find opportunities to visit the Seminole Tribe of Florida reservations through events like the Brighton Field Day or the Seminole Tribal Fair. or visit the Atatiki Museum in Big Cypress. Again, congratulations on your amazing accomplishment and Shanabish.
Let's do the hymn all the way through. Hymn top to bottom. Let's get Triumphal March.
Before they start the video.
Real quick before we get cut off.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Goblins.
Liberty Bell. Liberty Bell.
Yeah, hey, Liberty Bell.
Yeah.
Hey, Liberty Bell, no repeats. No repeats, just straight through. Here we go.
FSU Commencement brass band. There we go. Why isn't there a brass band class? Yeah. Why doesn't FSU already have it? Or then that would make this less special. It'd be like, oh, you can do this without getting paid? Okay, since you already exist. Yeah. So maybe it's, they don't have a class that exists for jobs. Jobs. How's it? The one with, Alan? Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
I would not put that past.
Yeah, that one wasn't.
each other now. That's funny.
The ones in the bison. didn't you reach out to Ramon and tell him like you're keeping it going? What did he say? Did he ever send you that? Did you ever meet with him?
What if we all just collectively started singing the worship?
Yeah. This place would go great.
That's why we're here. That's why we're here.
We should do it at the end.
All of their hidden fireball bottles will then be empty. There's gonna be at least one guy that's gonna go, oh, let's go! You know, like there's gonna be one guy over the top, just every time. At least one guy. Hey, pomp and circumstances up.
Good evening. Let's try it again. Good evening. All right, good. Great. Please be seated. We are happy to have you with us. The ceremony will begin in a couple of minutes. We have two requests. First, when the time comes, please stand for the processional, the national anthem, the Pledge of Allegiance, and the recessional. Our second request is that, except for the times when I have asked you to stand, please remain seated throughout the ceremony. Graduates must remain until all degrees have been granted and the recessional is over. If you leave after your graduate has received a degree, it may interfere with others in the audience who are here to see their graduates. During the conferral of degrees, a professional photographer will photograph each graduate walking across the stage. Each of you will receive proofs of the pictures, but there is no obligation to buy them. And finally, we ask everyone to please silence your cell phones. Thank you, and again, we're very glad to have you with us.
Good evening. Good evening. I'm Richard McCullough, President of Florida State University. It's an honor to welcome you to this special ceremony for our 2025 summer commencement. Now, please remain standing for the presentation of colors, Pledge of Allegiance, and the singing of the national anthem.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Color Guard, you are dismissed. The audience may now be seated. I would like to extend my sincere appreciation to the Seminole Tribe of Florida Police and Fire Departments for serving as the Color Guard for the ceremony today. Florida State University respects its unique and collaborative friendship with the Seminole Tribe of Florida. The university and the tribe are partners who work side by side toward the respectful use of their name, imagery, and symbols. Seminole history is Florida history, and everyone in the FSU community is responsible for maintaining and respecting this ongoing partnership. Thank you to our wonderful commencement brass from the College of Music, conducted by Caleb Swittenek. I would also like to thank Miss Madison Ross for singing the national anthem. Madison is pursuing a doctorate in vocal performance. After graduation, she plans to pursue a career in teaching voice performance at the university level and wants to become a choir director. Thank you, Madison. Also want to thank Taylor Lay for leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Taylor served 4 years on active duty in the United States Marine Corps with multiple deployments in Iraq and Syria. Today, Taylor is pursuing a Bachelor of Science in Anthropology. Following graduation, he will be moving to Boston, Massachusetts, in the house, to pursue his passion for service and helping others. Congratulations, Taylor. Now let's take a moment to remember the students who are no longer with us. We cherish the memories of our time together and the impacts they made on our campus and community. To the family and friends of those we have lost, we offer our deepest condolences. Thank you. Now I'd like to welcome Provost Jim Clark to the podium.
Thank you, President McCullough. We are assembled this evening to pay tribute to our graduates. You have worked hard to earn your degrees, and you will today embark on new journeys. On behalf of the university and this assembly, I congratulate you and wish you success. I'd like to take a moment to reflect on your remarkable academic achievements. If you're graduating today as a member of the Garnet and Gold Scholars Society, Phi Beta Kappa, or Phi Beta Phi Honor Societies, or the Presidential Honors Program, the Presidential Scholars Program, would you please stand so that we can applaud your accomplishment? In addition to your extensive leadership and engagement, both in and out of the classroom, I also want to recognize the following students. If you're graduating today with either honors in your major, or cum laude, magna cum laude, summa cum laude, or with a perfect 4.0 GPA, would you please stand so that we can applaud your academic success? Florida State University distinguishes our graduating veterans, active duty personnel, and graduates of our ROTC programs with special red, white, and blue honor cords in recognition of their service to our country. If you are among that elite group, would you please stand so that we can thank you for your service to our nation? Congratulations to all of you. Our student body president, Mr. Carson Dale, has a word of welcome.
Thank you, Provost, for the kind introduction. Good evening, everyone. My name is Carson Dale, and I have the honor of serving as FSU's student body president. First and foremost, to the summer 2025 graduating class, congratulations. Before we begin, I want to take a moment to thank the families, friends, professors, staff, and mentors joining us today, or watching from afar. You have carried these students through countless 11:59 p.m. deadlines, tough tests, and moments of doubt. On behalf of the student body, thank you for being their foundation. To our first-generation college graduates, if you are the first in your family to earn a four-year degree, would you please rise? Congratulations. You've inspired all of us with your excellence and your grit. I know this is a day full of mixed emotions, pride, excitement, and maybe a little uncertainty about what comes next. But one thing is certain. You have all already accomplished something extraordinary. You've not only earned a degree, but if you look around, it's clear to see that you've become a part of something greater than yourself. At Florida State, we often say, we are unconquered. That word speaks to the heart of this university. It means perseverance through challenges, rising to meet the moment, and leaning on one another in times of need. This year, I saw that spirit alive on our campus community. I saw students uplifting each other in hard times, advocating for causes they believe in, and building something greater together. That's what makes FSU special. Not just the achievements, but the way we all carry ourselves, with strength, skill, and character. As you prepare to turn the page, I want to leave you with this. Florida State will always be your home, no matter where life takes you, whether it's to the halls of power, the front lines of innovation, or communities in need. You will always have a place here. And we hope that you'll find ways to stay connected, to give back, and to carry the spirit of this campus forward. You're about to join a truly elite club, the alumni of the Florida State University. Among you are future leaders, healers, artists, advocates, researchers, and change makers. You join the ranks of those who have left their mark on the world, and I know that the class of 2025 will not only live up to it, but you will expand upon it. So go out into the world boldly, grounded in the values you have cultivated here. Leave your mark, lift others as you rise, and don't forget, your FSU family is always cheering you on. Congratulations, class of 2025, and as always, go Noles.
Thank you, Carson. It's now my honor to introduce tonight's speaker, Dr. Pamela Keel. Dr. Keel is a world-renowned psychologist, a tireless mentor, and one of Florida State University's most respected faculty members. Dr. Keel is a distinguished research professor in the Department of Psychology, part of the College of Arts and Sciences. This year, she was selected by her peers to be 2025-2026 Robert O. Lawton Distinguished Professor, the highest honor a Florida State University faculty member can bestow upon one of its own. She's a groundbreaking scientist whose research has changed how we understand and treat eating disorders. Her work identified purging disorder as a distinct clinical condition and insight that improved diagnosis and treatment for people around the world. Her research spans biology, psychology, culture, and media, and she's published more than 250 peer-reviewed articles in 4 books. Remarkable. Since joining FSU in 2008, Professor Keel has brought in more than $55 million in external research funding, including National Institutes of Health supported grants that track eating disorder trends over 40 years. She leads major national initiatives and co-directs an NIH institutional training grant that supports the next generation of clinical neuroscientists. She spoke at conferences from Rio to London and has chaired a $235 million NIH program aimed at fostering innovation in our country's biomedical research workforce. In addition, she's an incredible scholar. She's a mentor in the truest sense of the word. Her students and colleagues describe her as brilliant, supportive, and committed to helping others grow. Many of her former students are now holding tenure positions at top universities. In the past 2 years alone, she's earned 5 major awards for mentorship, including from FSU, the Academy of Eating Disorders, and the American Psychological Association. She's also served on the university, she's also served the university on the Institutional Review Board, promotion tenure committees, advisory groups for clinical research, and more. One of her colleagues puts it best, quote, she reminds us that greatness encompasses heart, passion, and unwavering commitment. Professor Keel's work in research and service and in lifting others reflects the best of what we strive for as a university. Please join me in welcoming an extraordinary scholar, inspiring teacher, Robert O. Lawton Distinguished Professor, Pamela Keel.
Thank you, President McCullough, for that introduction. And thank you all for this opportunity to address you on an important day in your lives. I stand here because of a connection we share, a connection shared by every Florida State student, faculty, and staff member. At some point, when given the opportunity, we all chose to come to FSU. We came under a variety of circumstances at different times, each with a unique background that could have led to a different place if not for that decision. I want to focus on decisions because clearly they matter, and because completing your degree means increased opportunities. That means having more options, which means making more decisions. And I can share from experience that being intelligent and educated has made it possible for me to recognize the smarter, healthier, better option. Yet, it has rendered me incapable of doing something stupid anyway. So, I went to graduate school after college in Minnesota, land of 10,000 lakes. And I loved riding my bike around Lake Calhoun. But I didn't love wearing my bike helmet, so I didn't. And that was fine until it wasn't. One day, riding my bike, I feel the front wheel catch, the bike wobbles, I try to regain control, and I think I am definitely going to crash. Next, a small group of people gathered around is asking if I'm okay, because I'm sprawled on the pavement. If you have never hit your head so hard that you can't even remember hitting your head, I'd say it's like having the flu. I had chills. I ached all over. I was tired all the time, and I felt so sick to my stomach. Not only did I feel awful, I looked awful because I had 2 huge black eyes. If you can imagine me standing in front of you right now with 2 black eyes, you can imagine what it was like for students who had me as their teaching assistant that term. So yes, I am here because of that decision that connects us. I am also here despite some really bad decisions. And I don't think I'm alone. So what can you do when you have a bad idea and you seem to be going with it? Like, you know it's the wrong choice, but you just can't seem to put it down. You can make yourself a promise. Promise you will remember how you feel in that moment, particularly if it's something you really want, even though you know it's a really bad idea. That promise will help you connect who you were when you made that bad decision with who you are when it blows up in your face. And that contributes to self-compassion. Self-compassion will help you accept responsibility for your choice and its consequences. It will actually help you take better care of yourself next time, knowing that you deserve good things despite your bad choice. Self-compassion also fosters compassion for others when they make bad decisions. Because life after graduation isn't so much about never giving in to a bad idea as giving yourself and others grace to grow from that experience. Now, some, perhaps many of you, would love to be in the situation where the smarter, healthier, better option was clear, because you're still trying to figure out what you're going to do with your degree. There are too many options with consequences so far into the future. Your problem isn't with a bad decision, it's with indecision. You may even be looking at those headed to like medical school with envy. You don't want to take gross anatomy, you know that. You just wish you knew what you were doing. For those of you where that's where you're at, I'm going to let you in on a secret. None of us actually knows what we're doing when we make these kinds of decisions. How can you know what it's like to be a doctor until you're a doctor? And for those of you who have your parents here cheering you on, guess what? You're not going to know what it's like to be a parent until you're a parent either. You can't, and that's okay. Accepting that and even embracing uncertainty contributes to humility. Humility will help you adapt to new information and to changing circumstances. You will keep alternatives at the ready because hubris won't chain you to the conviction that you must always be right. Humility will also help you understand when others make different choices. You will know that there are many ways to lead a good life, just as there were many ways that led us all here today. Finally, perhaps you're ready to make the smarter, healthier, better choice, and consequences are crystal clear. But what's better for you is not what's best for someone else. For this, I'd like you to think about what it means to be in this situation. It means you've reached a position where you can impact the lives of others. You care about their needs, and the decision is yours to make. When you recognize that your dilemma is born of the privilege of being trusted in a meaningful relationship, you will find the strength to make your decision with integrity. Whether your relationship is with one person or an entire community. Making decisions with integrity will bring respect for your choices, though it may not always bring agreement. Making decisions with integrity means that you will not settle for the option that is only better for you. You will strive for smarter, healthier, better options, even if they do not yet exist. Because those new opportunities coming after graduation, those will be opportunities you create. Let me end by adding my congratulations on your accomplishments. I congratulate you on the completion of your degree and on your decision to come to FSU. Oops. Both are important. These set the foundation for trusting yourself to make decisions that will shape the course of your life and the lives of those around you, knowing that you will rise to both the known and unknown challenges ahead. Thank you, and go Noles.
Thank you, Pam. It was awesome.
Before we begin the conferral of academic degrees, I want to remind our graduates to bring your yellow name cards to the stage when you come forward. You will note that we have provided hand sanitizer as you approach the stage, and while I encourage you to use this so you can protect the dean's and the president's hand, be sure to protect those cards from the moisture so that I'll be able to read your name.
And now for the main event, the conferral of academic degrees. Before we move on, I want to recognize someone who's been a big part of this ceremony for many years. After 8 years of serving as the Dean of the Graduate School, Dr. Mark Riley will be returning to the faculty to continue his impactful research, teaching, and service as a Robert O. Lawton Distinguished Professor in the Department of Physics. Mark has been an incredible advocate for graduate students and faculty across the institution. We're incredibly grateful for his leadership and especially his signature line that we're about to hear that always gets a smile. Thank you for the service to our students in Florida State. Thank you for all you do. For the conferral of the master's and specialist degrees, I recognize our Dean of the Graduate School, Dr. Mark Riley.
Will the candidates for the master's and specialist degrees please rise? Mr. President, I have the honor on behalf of the graduate faculty of Florida State University to present the candidates for the master's and specialist degrees.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Florida Board of Governors, the Florida State University Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon each of you the appropriate degree for which you have qualified, whether masters or specialists. Congratulations. You may be seated. Now that the master's and specialist degrees have been conferred, will the recipients please come forward to be recognized?
Will Dean Reb Braddock of the College of Motion Picture Arts please come forward? Elizabeth Carey Dorothy Allen. Camila Bettencourt. Jack Gaffney. Jose Armando Guzman Flores. Olive Casper. Sydney Christine Palercio. Gabriella Peters. Kiva A. Peters, Jr. Shelby Niobe Ross. Denise St. Hubert. Jalen Cherie Williams. Katie Wurtemberg. Will Dean James Frazier of the College of Fine Arts please come forward? Ankita Aria. Grayson Jewel Avriette. Briley Beckerman. Alejandro Beltran. Micah Edie Boyo. Andrea S. Donato Vicente. James DeWill. Jessica Lynn Fields. Alex Gotch. Nyla Jonay Harris. Lauren Catherine Hess. Morgan Teora Cobb. Jordan Marie Lasagne. Savannah Taryn Lee. Ryan Markovsky. Taylor Marshall. Brittany Elaine Nyberg, Aisha Nichelle Parson, Steph Faye Rogers, Samantha Salstein, Molly Work, will Dean Michelle Kasmer of the College of Communication and Information please come forward? Morgan Alexandra Bachman, Macy Armstrong, Elena Nicole Asparo, Ashlyn Lorraine Anderson, Grace Anna Bayless, Jessica Bernstein, Catherine Broom, Samantha Burke, Brianna Rochelle Bush, Deja Aquila Jornay Byers, Mia Carter, Daniela Cullen, Catherine Cooper, Bella Crow, Bridget Marie Davis, Leanne Digby Bryant, Michael Robert Dunn, Reginald C. Eberhardt, Ellery Ann Farmer, Adiel Fernandez, Joseph Alexander Fernandez, Georgie Catherine Margaret Rose Phil, Jennifer Forret, Parker Lee Franklin, Mariah Fuertes, Gabriela Garcia Acevedo, Rebecca Glussman, Stephanie Elizabeth Grambo, Catherine Emily Harkness, Sarah Elizabeth Irick, Annabelle Jajuga, Emily Kerna, Teresa Lantigua, Michelle Mansour, Sophia Warren McGuire, Nicole McKinnon, Jonah Antonio McKitty, Devin S. McWhorter, Catherine Wynn, Delaney Grace O'Hara, Beth Olmo, Valeria Alexandra Pinete Rios, Michael Perez, Selena Delaney Fall, Anisha Liara Price, Sophias J. LaRoche Randolph, Alyssa Melanie Riddy Brown, Nicole Riccardi, Michaela Leilani Reinhardt, Ann M. Robertson, Emily Grace Robinson, Samantha Rutsky, Jason Barroso Rosario, Jenna Rosenbush, Rafal Saman, Rachel Sherman, Stephen Soltis, Emily Grace Spears, Catherine Jane Steele, Emily Annalise Stewart, Kenan Charles Stewart, Hussein Tajuddin Slayman, Ronald Tang, Jordan Michael Tomlin, Hannah Vanderlei, Catherine Marie Vestano, Christina Isabel Velez Lizaswan, Lisette Vieira, Jesse Presswood Watson, Anna Elizabeth Grace Williams, Haley Wilms, Lane Winters, Julie Yates, Julia Elizabeth Oliveira, Jake Brown. Will Associate Dean Manuel Utzet of the College of Law please come forward? Christina Abraquez, Kelly Marie Anthony, David Ash, Lincheria I. Barnes, Roy Berkemeyer, Markawa Claxton, Chantal Cohen, Bridget Collier, Alvin J. Colston II, Jacqueline Cruz, Rachel Lynn Daniels, Kimberly Montrell Dexter, Tylea Evans, Jesse Fields, Jeremy Ford, Erica M. Gregoire, Kimberly Fleming, Logan Grimet, Lucretia Hardy, Diary Hilaire, Tiffany Hobbs, Cicada Denzel Howell, Michael Curtis Davis Jones, Rachel M. Kimball, Christopher Cranert, Ashanti Laquette, Mia Madonna, Amanda Tatum Manzanilla, Leslie Ann McLean, Madison Marie Miller, Lauren Mills, Heather Mitterer, Cassie Nestelrode, Selena Perez, Over John Perry, Luisa Petit, Manuela Ramirez Garcia, Elizabeth Roche, Runona Cooper Rodriguez, Teja Sharonda Janae Sanders, Gregory Davis Seipel, Brad Joseph Selinsky, Lynette Shabazz, Jacqueline Lauren Smith, Tyron Raphael Smith, Trevor Solomon, Daniela Vasquez Ojeda, Ruth N. Villeda de Donis, Vivian Simone Joy von Sappersum, Deanne Elaine Whitlow, Mary Madison Wiggins, Tracy Majors, Destiny Jean Podkolsky, Jessica Dennis Pafford, Nicholas Cicinono, Anthony Simpson. Will Dean Thomas Blomberg of the College of Criminology and Criminal Justice please come forward? Crystal Catherine Alcalde, Leanna Alvarez Gomez, Catherine Elise Bilbrey, Jennifer Bravo, Erin Shanice Butler, Ilona Karenbauer, Mackenzie Corey, Elizabeth Critcher, Anaria Janae Cunningham, Dylan Christopher Denny, Alexandra Marie Ikonomu, Wilney Edouard, Anaya Everett, Mackenzie Scott Farkas, Marlo Abigail Friedland, Jadelyn Ganguer, Dylan Gordon, Diane Marie Hernandez Ramos, Nashlee Harm Joseph, Lauren Taylor Jumonville, Sean Kelly, Kayla Lohr, Tiffany Martinez, Cassidy McClellan, Madison McGlowan, Isabel Mertens, Riley Nicole Mertz, Danny Jerome Ogletree, Joshua Osman, Kayla Pollard Klugius, Livia Renali, Carter Ryan Reynolds, Vegas Samuel John Spivey, Trina Stage, Mariah Nicole Sikaris, Ashley Telford, Isabella Zapata Venturo, Emily Ray Viduna, Shania Elizabeth Washington. Will Dean David Springer of the College of Social Work please come forward? Dina Alani, Dasani Denise Alonzo Natera, Alexandra Baxley, Evita Bell, Erica Veroniki Bedoy, Brittany Bernhard, Lisa Blomgren, Maika Lakita Brooks Hawkins, Hannah Bryan, Katie Cadigan, Megan Clark, Kritivia Collier, Brianna Cooper, Christina Maria Crisanti, Lakeisha Regina Crocker, Samantha Marie Cuttle, Sierra A. Davis, Letizia Day, Christine Lee Dees, Crayana Shalaya Delgado, Holly Marie Dillard, Precious Nikita Dinkins, Skylar DeTerlizzi, Byrani Escobar, Robin Brutig, Cecile P. Gaskin, Rolanda Grasti, Haley Ann Greason, Citlali Guerrero Cortez, Brianna Harridan, Gisela Michelle Henderson Marshall, Alicia Herrero, Ashton Hine, Dennis Lamar Hobbs Jr., Isabella Sophia Sojourner Hodge, Nia Simone Holmes, Ellie Hott, Ariel Janae Howard, Chelsea Howard, Kaveh Hope Elizabeth Howell, Ivy Lynn Hubany, Shanielle R. Hughes, Jim Ashley Israel, Chanel Jaquez, Christella Jean-Pierre, Jesse Zing Yan, Summer Lee Johnson, Khalil Jones, Larry Jones, Kristen Elise Jordan, Sharnay Damira Jubilee Myers, Jamie Kaufman, Madeline Kiergaard, Caroline Brooke Kirkwood, Haley Catherine Knight, Cheyenne Lane Kuntz, Daniela Lanau, Viantiera Lee, Catherine Jane Leipheimer, Connie Leonard, Caitlin Marie Lugo Fleshinger, Monica Mardones, Soleil Martinez, Alina Lavon Massey, Tiana Marie Manea, Dominique Moore, Therese Irene Moran, John Alexander Mulcahy, Jean Munn, Carly Peacock, Kristen Pittman, Lilian Pomales Cruz, Taisha Quania Shakia Porter, Maria Jose Ramirez Perez, Alexis Robinson, Haley Rothweiler, Taylor Royer, Tracy Saintil, Whitney Shaw, Ashley Shiver, Jennifer Teresa Simmons, Rebecca Caitlin Smith, Molly Snashaw, Drew Stack, Bailey Swayze, Brandon C. Turner, Jalissa Umpierre, Christina May Wood, Crystal Elena Baxley, Dylan Riley McMahon, Wayland Cornelius Chisholm, Viandra Mateer, Melissa Morgan Helfrey, Nate Salons. Will Dean Sam Huckabee of the College of Arts and Sciences please come forward? Shamsundar Amareni, Collins Aoyaga, Rahul Sai Basina, Jannavi Batala, Kirtana Pellegrini, Taylor Conklin, Julia Danyuk, Jessica Navarrete Den, Anthony Fervaletti, Dareen Esparza Lorenzo, Harsha Vardhan Gadam, Randall Christopher Gaynor, Sarah Catherine Genter, Amanda Grant, Christopher Matthew Julian, Sri Vanala Kandibidala, Neda Azeen Mobashir, Kiran Lupana, Innocent Osaya Onyameshi, Sai Sawajanya Paramati, Chaitanya Naidu Bindi, Maya Garces Roselli, Nicholas Simmons, Akuthanwish Vanga, Kirti Reddy Ludem, Nakila Ludem, Yazoo Song.
I now recognize Dr. Joe O'Shea, Vice President for Student Academic Success and Dean of Undergraduate Studies for the conferral of the bachelor's degrees.
Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees please rise? Mr. President, I have the honor on behalf of the faculty of Florida State University to present these candidates for the bachelor's degrees.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Florida Board of Governors and the Florida State University Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon each of you the appropriate degree for which you have qualified. Congratulations. You may now change your tassels from right to left. You may be seated. Now that the bachelor's degrees have been conferred, will the candidates please come forward so that we may recognize and congratulate you individually.
Will Senior Associate Dean Anthony Spates of the College of Medicine please come forward? Charles Agrawal, Benjamin Albuquerque, Daniela Loreto, Claudia Bridget, Caroline Elizabeth Champagne, Dana Derisius, Naya Polo Kilcoyne, Emily Singh, Tyler Squeaky Smith, Riley Stube, Harrison Tract, Will Dean James Frazier of the College of Fine Arts please come forward? They had you as associate in my script. I just promoted you. Ashari Janaya Cicero. Teresa Fondo. Carolyn Gavani. Natalie Kate Lusk. Jenna Vickers. Olivia Jordan West. Giovanna Danielle Myron. Isis Kennedy. Olivia Ashlyn Tracy. Marcus Jones. Will Dean Michelle Kasmer of the College of Communication and Information please come forward? Ava Anderson. Caroline Grace Antonasio. Roman Avde. Sierra Bardison. Ella Grace Bennett. Hope Betzer. Alan Ignacio Bravo. Zanya Monique Brooks. Alexis Brown. Emilio Castillo Flores. Luca Seri. Philip Dat Chu. Kyle Corden. Ryan Curtis. Frankie Duffy. Schneider Etienne. Jaden Robert Golston. Angelina Gonzalez. Mark Hanna. Rachel June Gens. Anthony Giancola. Tyler Kemp. Mina Kendall. Adeline Grace Kulaga. Jordan Lang. Carolina Cristina Lemon. Anthony Lopez Rodriguez. Justin Thomas Martin. William McClanahan. Paige McGuinn. Sebastian Mena. Alexa Nicole Meyer. Jose David Mong. Kensington Janaya Marie McKenzie. Adriana Nabong. Carly Christine Nelson. Alan Wynn. Edwin Nunez. Pavel Andre Osorio Viejo. Campbell Parker. Daniela Perez Hevia. Paris Rose Profita. Thomas Pulzone Jr. Zaheen Rahman. Kiara Redwood. Emily Elizabeth Wright. Finn Saunders. Landon Stotts. Abigail Val. David Antonio Violet. Sophia Gomez Vital. Marcus Ali Walden. Christine Allison Walsh. Alicia Mayanne Williams. Reagan Elizabeth Wilson. Ava Gabriela Zailahi. Shane Lacanello. Haley Gieser. Noah Raphael Howell. Alyssa Lynn Croft. Nicholas James Reynolds. Will Dean Jing Wong of the College of Nursing please come forward? Vivianette Alvarez. Taylor J. Barnes. Janaya L. Barr. Bridget Barrett. Madison Batten. Thercindy Belizaire. Celeste Barrios. Isabel Blanton. Haley Bories. Isabella Maria Botero. Kenna Brady. Sierra Elise Brown. Lakin Campbell. Braden James Cecil. Sumita Chu. Jakaya Coney Williams. Alyssa Nicole Confessori. Ava Lane Connolly. Tamaya Aliana Cooper. Elise Adelina Cosgrove. Tiana Cruz Davis. Nasha Demier. Mariah Dimando. Katiana Tanya Dorelian. Sarah Dorfman. Molly Doyle. Carly Dubois. Kiara Hayes Escobedo. Emma Michaela Filarambo. Nina Finley. Caroline Gailey. Giovanna Bella Gambina. Jariana Gaiman. Megan Ginch. Chelsea Elizabeth Gibbons. Gretel Grabner. Isabella Marie Guerrero. Megan Hall. Larissa Halligan. Kayla Hanna. Delaney Hossman. Julia Hurd. Anna Herlong. Ashley Hernandez. Jelena Nicole Hess. Kiera Elizabeth Hiltz. Ava Claire Hoffman. Jessica Claire Jackman. Jayla Jackson. Jordan Jerkins. Nicole Jimenez Zaldivar. Robert Shane Jones. Emily Kelly. Taylor Kimbler. McKee Armin Lafontant. Sarah Grace Leahy. Ashley Langlos. Rachel Loriano. Arden Ilan Loftus. Audrey Renee Long. Heidi Losa. Brenna Kate Lowry. David Mauricio Lozano. Ashley Marcellin. Caroline Elizabeth Marshall. Brea Lachey Miller. Shalom A. Miller. Kiera Celestine Mitchell. Maria Esteli Montiel. Kiara Mata. Sayana Mulchasing. Emily Marie Niara. Tal Noodleman. Aliyah Brion Nunes. Bryn Lee Ali. Ava Ondish. Carson Lee Opolinsky. Alicia Pacifico. Ella Palmiero. Alexis Linnell Pierre Lewis. Caroline Grace Posque. Natalie Ann Prata. Madeline Elizabeth Quigley. Isabella Sophia Piano. Aisha Rami. Miranda Lee Reels. Tamara Nakia Riggins. Vanessa Esperanza Rodriguez. Leslie M. St. Louis. Kayla Smith. Ashley Bella Smith. Sydney Stein. Chastity Shanila Stinson. Blair Stott. Gabriel Louis Tabarro. Ayermide Deborah Sawunmi. Elizabeth Ann Tuhi. Jennifer Uristegui Sandoval. Haley Watson. Sierra Wheeler. China White. Alexis Simone Williams. Sydney Wiley. Holly Gail Darlington. Benjamin Joseph Zumberg. Ava Grace Swanson. Elizabeth Bailey Boyd. Marcella Holland Schmidt. Will Dean Thomas Blomberg of the College of Criminology and Criminal Justice please come forward? Alexis Alston. Emerald Denise Battle Eggleston. Jacqueline Adriana Bautista. Cameron Becker. Daniel Bennett. Kenneth Bevan III. Kyle Alva Bondurant. Brian Carter Bustamante. Ashton Anthony Cardinal. Kyle Jeremy Carcino. Caroline Reese Coleman. Maya DeSigli. Evanite Dormevo. Charles Dumar. Michaelina Aradak. Samantha Escalona. Emily Fishman. John Frank II. Jason Matthew Frias. Madison Lee Gallagher. Selexia Garcia. Justin Harrison. Sean Hassett. Samek Hernandez. Joshua Hoff. Wisberta Joseph. Sylvia Keith. Sadie Grace Kinzior. Sanaya King. Campbell Joyce Larvick. Emily Leno. Yvette Maria Lorenzo. Ryan Major. Andrew Kevin McCarthy. Sienna Mercurio. Allura Miller. Danielle Molina. Zaria Moore. Amanda Morales Rodriguez. What? Jenna K. Mowell. Emily Elizabeth Mudra. John Napolitani. Dylan North. Elena McKay Pearson. Sebastian Restrepo. Marisha L. Robinson. Corinne Ann Rothke. Sophia Santos Asa. Gabrielle Scally. Alexa Nicole Silva. Gabrielle Nakia Sneed. Haley Jo Lynn Stapleton. Ella Schweitzer. Madison Taylor. Kaylee Verbeck. Dawson Villela. Lana Trin Vo. Melanie Johanna Vogelsang. Emma Gail Wade. Agnesia Clemmy Joy West. Peyton Westhell. Sierra White. Zoe Alyssa Wood. Marina Edwards. Jaden Davis Anderson. Kalia Alyssa Hasburn. Wesley Walter Pacheco. Bradley Lynch. Tudor Iamidi Francis Berti. Hannah Mae Bechtel. Will Dean David Springer of the College of Social Work please come forward? Madison Haley Copeland. Jenny Julia Desalinas. Doran Yolette Destiny. Sydney Mae Drake. William Early. Ava Galindo. Colleen Grzuski. Mariana Gumarez. Victoria Inscore. Brittany Miosa Joseph. Catherine Elizabeth Miller. Claire Christine Nicola. Sophia Ann Powers. Lauren Presnell. Presley Smith. Sydney Kirtland Stenerson. Will Dean Sam Huckabee of the College of Arts and Sciences please come forward? Ramses Francisco Acosta Sucre. Kael Raiden Aguilar. Ayushi Chantilal Ahir. Dane Aiken Jr. Jonathan Alcinius. Madison Alejandra Eldapi, Rose Elibas, Aiden Allen, Carson Altamari, John Alton, Gianna Michelle Antonelli, Riley Antos, Adriana Arias, Carlington Webster Armstrong, Diego Arroyo, Nathaniel David Arteaga, Joseph Bailey, Elijah Michael Bacalapulo, Jade Omi Barragano Rodriguez, Timothy Barbara, Blake Barth, Ava Bass, Alexis Nicole Behrman, Alexandra Bell, Gianna Birkland, Tamia Laveta Bivens, Jordan Abigail Souffrant Boisson, Emma Kaya Boyle, Eva Brent, Nevea Brazina, Morgan Brill, Maya Brown, Matthew Brown Dolan, Jarrett Brunk, Angel Emilio Perez, Alexander Meade Bundy, Tiffany Grace Burgess, Matthew Burns, Matthew Burris, Christian Calderon, Jack Gregory Campy, Claire Rose Capel, Anthony Cardinali, Alicia Carlson, Ryan Carmichael, Aiden Carasquilla, Grace Ali Carrion, Emma Castaneda, Alexa Isabella Sechi, Sarah Chala, Sophia Cherniak, Jacob Chernar, Bridget Johanna Kriski, Cyrus Cintron Soto, Julian Clark, Chris Kokosi, Rose Colby, Abigail Drew Colin, Adrian Collier, Alexandra Colon, Ayani L. Colston, Brianna Connolly, Thalia L. Cooper, Olivia Muriel Cornelius, Noah Michael Coronado, Jonathan Fernando Correa, Gabrielle Lauren Kraft, Brianna Cruz, Isabel Cruz, Mariella Cruz Pagan, Anthony Cummings, Rosetta Dalian, Alyssa Corinne Daniels, Sarah Daoust, Carly Ann Davis, Tarina Noel Day, Rafael De La Cova, Alan Debs, Daniela Anna DeMaro, Bo Diamond, Jillian Riley Dietrich, Ethan Diggins, Cullen Donnelly, Jacob Dubin, Lauren N. Duenas, Anna Duncan, McKinley Dvorak, Braden Early, Shelby Alexa Edwardson, Danielle Lene Elias, Jane Onyenyechi Ini, Paul Villarreal Estepona, Maggie Tho, Kaylee Ferraro, Felipe Alfonso Daniel Ferreira Lima, Diego Figueroa Frau, Gabriela Rose Fiore, Antonio Fistonich Diaz, Thea Flick, Aaliyah Flowers, Diego Fonte, Austin Foote, Zena Mary Claire Franco, Amara Frazier, Emma Jo Galasso, Kendall Gallery, Carolina Maria Garcia, Gianna Gatto, Sofia Gawan Lordello, Yazid Geith, Grant Gibson, Jordan Millie Giovanello, Amy Gonzalez, Samantha Lisette Gonzalez, Darby Gray, Brody Harold Green, Jake Bodine Brent Green, Amari Laniel Griffin, Grace Groover, Aliyah Lima Guarberto, Kiris Gustafson, Dennis Hall Jr., Aya Halum, Fishanti Harrell, Caitlin Harrell, Jacobo Harris Howard, Kaylin Elizabeth Hinson, Sofia Alejandra Hernandez Salas, Lucas Hill, Sydney Janae Hill, Jared Anthony Holcomb, Taylor Holland, George Tucker Hollenbeck, Amya Renee Hudson, Sabrine Iwata, Antra Jane, Selu Jesse Ositutu Jallo, Samantha Jenkins, Olivia Sinclair Johnson, Julian Arriaga Jordan, Angela Joseph Velasquez, Jack Giuliano, Abigail Ruth Giuseppes, Sarah Michelle Callagher, Margaret Elaine Kaufman, Ashlyn Keaton, Angelica Rose Kehoe, Griffin Kirsten, Jack Kiley, Trey Michael Klapoff, Ashley Klein, Christopher Coe, Adela Kovarova, Evan Edward Krassel, Nicole Elizabeth Kraus, Emily Kurtz, Neil LaFontaine, Jackson Xavier Lasanga, Abigail Lakich, Sanvi Lawani, Lena Lamb, Ryan Michael Landeweir, Audrey Janice Lavender, Taylor Lay, Jawoon Lee, Kyle Lee, Mackenzie Lerner, Reiter Leto, Felipe Lima, Ethan Lynn, Lauren Lloyd, Belinda Lormias, Alexiana Lewis, Dominic Martinez, Maya Lubke, Kaylee Macaroni, Giselle Carmela Mezriani Avila, Usman Raza Melek, Esteban A. Marrero, Diego Martinez Zubilaga, Isabella Martins, Kalika Jade Monsieur, David Matthews, Megan Bell Maurer, Diorden Maxime, Dejana Mays, Nell McBride, Madison Page McCracken, Alexa McCullough, Millard McLeod, Jack Ryan McMichael, Sophia Nicole Medina, Arparna Meenak Shisurandaram, Francesca Mendieta, Ruben Mendoza Jr., Nellie Meza, Elijah Paul Miller, Noah J. Miller, Tamir Ari Mitchell, Daniel Moffett, Sailor Mormon, Manar Mosin, Blake Molinar, Merrick Moncure, Jemima Estine Montero, Jose Morales Rodriguez, Maya Morant, Martin Alberto Munez Jr., Sophia Murray, Gianna Marcela Najaro, Vanessa Nelson, Vivani Nesbeth, Harley Neshat, Alexis Namor, Claire Elizabeth Noble, Daniela Nunez, Trishelle Nunez, Sarah Ober, Andy Ocean, Lara Octay, Jocelyn Ospina, Amias Overstreet, Kylie Marie Parker, Alexa Rose Patino, Danielle Cristina Pedroso, Jamina Perez, Kayla Perez Fontaine, Riley Peterson, Liam Philbin, Madison Photos, Andrew David Pike, Rebecca Ann Blagins, Arlie Ponce Estrada, Eva Parrero, Dylan Powell, Christian Prado, Jacob Proenza Smith, Diana Sofia Quintero, Sema Rahman, Sarah Elizabeth Rains, Kate Ramirez, Vikram Rao, Natalie Reyes, Grace Marie Reese, Chloe Reynolds, Eric Reynoso Placencia, Joseph Riley, Samantha Ring, Dorothy Rips, Emily Dene Rivard, Christian Rivas, Joshua Roberts, Alejandro Robbins, Mia Rodriguez, Julio Roman Cordero, Maria Romero Nunez, Maya Rosario, Taylor Rubin, Madison Lee Ryan, Drake William Rydberg, Andres Alejandra de Jesus Saavedra Oropeza, Lourdes Safford, Sofia Bella Sangiovanni, Ami Santiago, Luisa Rossi Santos, Elizabeth Ship Sauer, Frank Joseph Savino, Lindsay Schluter, Sydney Schoen, Erin Kathleen Scott, Kaya Jane Scott, Mackenzie Sidori, Dara Shannon, Scott Shimkus, Samantha Catherine Shore, Lily Siska, Sophia Silva, Gabrielle Filania Skinner, Jasmine Smith, Juan Carlos Sola, Tori Solis, William Spettel, Jana Monet Spikes, David Dion Stapleton, Gabrielle Steverson, Andrew Storms, Anna Strickland, Caitlin Louise Stringfellow, Alex Sullivan, Alexander Swan, Ruby Sweeney Orwig, Maria Tello, Kelly Tharp, Asia Thomas, Silas Thorne, Claudette Gail Tiglau, Emily Elizabeth Totten, Zanaya Tulloch, Trey Turgeon, Omer Tuzun, Thomas Toomey, Liba Ushman, Emily Vanderlaan, Michael Veterano, Valentina Viteri, Lila Rose Walsh, Donald John Walton IV, Amaya Ware, Sarah Elizabeth Ware, Olivia Michelle Warren, Jasmine Wells, Sarah Wyndham, Claudia Woody, Toby Woolley Laria, Hannah Hillary Afi Wayon, Audrey Lynn Wright, Jasmine Wright, Wesley Young, Gabriella Elizabeth Urwich, Zoe Zink, Peter Zoltarev, Alenis Roca, Natalie Salas, Jonathan Daniel Garnes, Nathan Reed Ostrander, Victor Jao da Silva, Jason Matthew Levy, Bella Virginia Lingenfelser, Nicholas Uria, Ethan Edward Graves, Camille Elise Meline, Amy Jen Breipel, Jack Lanston Rowell, Becker Gabrielle Pinnell, Sarah Michelle Webb, Mason James Gordon, Eva Estela Izaguirre, Daniel Armando Hernandez, Nicholas Rodriguez, Abigail Rose Chiodi, Aiden Javier Brito, and Aaron James Ball.
Graduates, give yourself a round of applause. Congratulations to all of you. We are pleased to welcome you as alumni of the Florida State University. If you're a graduate with multiple degrees from Florida State University, thank you and wow. As you leave Florida State, I want to remind you that you will always be Seminole. We want you to consider this campus your home, and I want you to stay in touch. With more than 400,000, I'm going to increase that to 400,000 living alumni. No matter where you go, the chances are you'll run into a fellow FSU graduate. On this occasion, it's appropriate for us to recognize that for most of us, most of the graduates, that this day would not be possible without the assistance and support of their parents, their spouses, friends, and other members of their family. Graduates, please stand. Look for your family and loved ones in the audience and salute them with your applause. I want to thank you all for being here today. I want to thank the people that put on these ceremonies, and I would ask that you would give them a round of applause. We end this commencement with the singing of the hymn to the Garnet and the Gold and the recessional. The recession will be led by the platform party. The faculty and new graduates will follow. The words to the hymn to the Garnet and Gold are on the screens above you. Please rise.